Okay, let's be real for a second. You know that feeling when your phone rings, you see who it's calling, and you're already thinking, oh no, what are they going to ask now? But you answer anyway. And before you know it, you've said yes to something you absolutely didn't want to do. Yeah, this is about you, or someone you know. And it's actually pretty messed up when you think about it. So this happened recently. Well, not to me personally, but to someone I know. It's Friday night, finally the weekend. You've got that one show you've been looking forward to all week. Your favorite food is ready. You're already in your pajama pants. This is the moment. This is your time. You earned this. And then, ping, message. Hey, can you help me move tomorrow? I literally have no one else. And there it is. That sinking feeling in your chest. That knot in your stomach. Your heart drops. Because you already know what you're going to do. You already know you're going to cave, even though every fiber of your being is screaming no. You type back, yeah, sure, no problem, with a smiley face. Because that's what you always do. You're so good at pretending. But in your head, fuck. There goes my only free day. There goes the one thing I was looking forward to. The one day I had for myself. And then you're sitting there on your couch, and you're not even watching your show anymore. You're just staring at the screen, feeling that familiar rage building up inside you. Not even at the person who asked. You're angry at yourself. You're furious at yourself. Disgusted even. Why did you say yes again? Why do you always do this? Why can't you just stand up for yourself for once in your goddamn life? But next week, exact same story, same pattern, same disappointment, same self-hatred. And the thing is, or actually the really messed up thing is, this happens everywhere. Literally everywhere in your life. It's like a disease that spreads to every corner of your existence, infecting everything you do. At work, for example. Your boss comes by. It's Thursday afternoon, almost weekend. You can practically taste the freedom. Hey, could you work this weekend? We're running a bit behind. And you? You promised your kid you'd go to the park. You looked them in the eyes and swore this time would be different. You finally planned time for yourself. You blocked out the entire day. But you hear yourself say, sure, no problem, boss. I got you. And inside you're screaming. Inside you're breaking into 1,000 pieces. You want to take it back, but the words are already out there. And 3 months later, burnout. You're completely drained. You can barely get out of bed. Your body is literally shutting down. And the weird thing is, the thing that really hurts, people don't even appreciate it anymore because they're used to it. Your yes has become expected. It's not special anymore. You're not special anymore. You're just the person who always says yes, the reliable one, the doormat. And this one hits different because these are supposed to be your people. There's always someone who needs you. 3 a.m, you pick up even though you have work in 4 hours. Someone needs to talk, you listen for 2 hours even though you're exhausted. You're running on empty, but you give and give and give. Borrow money? Of course. Take my last $50. I wasn't going to eat this week anyway. And every time you think, this is what friends do. This is what loyalty looks like. I'm being a good person. But when you need help, crickets, silence. Suddenly everyone's busy. Everyone's got plans. Everyone's phone is off. And then you realize it. The painful truth hits you like a truck. Shit. Am I just being used? Am I just the backup friend? The therapist friend? The ATM friend? But you don't say anything because that would be confrontational. That would be mean. That would make you the bad guy. And family, man, that's maybe the worst. Because with family, you feel that pressure even harder. It's suffocating. Can you babysit? Can you arrange this? Can you lend money? Can you? Can you? Can you? Yes, 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 like a broken record until you have nothing left for yourself. Until you're completely hollow inside, until you don't even recognize yourself anymore. And then comes the worst feeling, the feeling that keeps you up at night. You feel empty, like your life isn't even yours, like you're living someone else's life, like you just exist to serve others, to make their lives easier while yours falls apart. And that voice in your head, it's brutal, it's relentless, it never shuts up. Why are you so weak? Why are you so pathetic? Why can't you just say no? Other people can do it. Why can't you? What's wrong with you? Okay, but why do we actually do this? Because it makes no sense, right? We know it makes us unhappy. We know people use us, but we keep doing it. Psychologists have been researching this for years, And it usually comes down to how you grew up. Sounds cliche, but it's real. For a lot of people, love used to be conditional. You only got attention, only got love if you were good, if you helped, if you weren't a burden. And as a kid, you learn that fast. My value equals what I do for others. And that's still there. 20, 30, 40 years later, that fear. If I say no, they won't love me anymore, that I'm not important anymore. And that fear is so fucking strong that your body goes into panic mode at the idea of saying no. Or you're just too empathetic. I know that sounds weird, but it's a real thing. You feel other people's disappointment so hard that it overshadows your own feelings. You see someone's face drop and you feel guilty, like you did something wrong, like choosing yourself is selfish. And then there's that voice that says, I'm not enough. Without my help, I'm worthless. My yes is the only thing that makes me interesting. And that's maybe the most painful part, because somewhere deep down, you actually believe that. But here comes the plot twist, and this is important. There's been research done, and people who can clearly say no, they actually get more respected, not less. They come across as honest, strong, authentic. Because think about it, who do you trust more? Someone who always says yes, or someone who's honest about what they can and can't do? Exactly. People who always say yes think they're being nice, but actually, they're lying. They're lying about their own boundaries, about how they feel. And that eats away at relationships, because people feel that. They feel that you're not being honest. Okay. So what do you do about this? Because you can't solve this in one day. This is ingrained behavior. This is years of conditioning. But you can start. First step, acknowledge that you do it. No, I'm weak or I'm stupid. Just, I see this pattern. That's already worth a lot. Then start small, really small. Someone offers you a cookie? No thanks. Someone asks if you want to give up your seat? No. Sorry. It feels weird. It feels uncomfortable. Your heart might race. But the world doesn't collapse. And you need to feel that. For bigger things, use the 24-hour rule. If someone asks something, say, I'll get back to you tomorrow. That gives you time to be honest with yourself without the pressure of the moment. And if saying no is really too hard, use no because. You don't have to lie, but a reason helps. No, because I already have other things planned that day. No, because I need to prioritize my own stuff right now. And remember this, every time you say yes when you mean no, you're saying no to yourself, to your time, your rest, your happiness. You're not responsible for how others feel. You are responsible for your own well-being. And if you're really struggling with this, if it's so deep that you can't get out, therapy isn't weakness, it's strength. It's saying, I want to change this. And sometimes you need help to break those old patterns. So next time you automatically want to say yes, stop, breathe, and ask yourself, do I really want this? Or am I just afraid? Because your life is too short to live it for others. Your time is your life, and nobody gets to decide how you use it. You're allowed to say no, really. And the people who care about you, they'll understand that. Do you recognize this? Let me know. And if this helped, share it. And make sure to subscribe for more content that actually helps you understand yourself. See you later.